Heart.
Oh, fuck yeah, we are.
Son of Shadows. Tales from the In-Between. Voyages of the Dayseekers. Whew, I'll have to figure something out for that. So, I think we left off where you guys arrived to Thornhold. You noticed that a carnival was being set up on the opposite side of the road, of the high road, which you can see continues past, and Thornhold is like off the beaten path 100 yards, and you can see the stone walls that like attach to this. I mean, it's more of a smaller keep, but this large structure that goes up about 40 feet in the air has parapets and guards. You're just wandering around. You made your way through the gates and found yourself a bar where you all had a good old conversation about motives and backstory, and really started to grab on to what your personal motivations and the group motivations were. You noticed a well-dressed human with guards all around him make his way through the courtyard into the keep. Kaladin tried to follow him, but was quickly stopped, and through a good persuasion roll, got some information that was beneficial to the party. You all got flyers from a pixie that invited you to tomorrow night's carnival, the Witchlight Carnival. What else did you guys do? Am I missing anything?
Carver got a crossbow.
Carver
Right?
got a...
Didn't Carver get a crossbow?
Yeah, she went and saw some seedy people and got a crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was awesome.
Let's see here.
I feel like we spent a lot of time at that bar before we went shopping a little bit, and that was about it.
Yeah, you did a little
Talked a
bit.
lot of-
We acknowledged Paladin, got punched in the face, and got some info.
And geez, I want to say, who you guys? Did we end up with you sleeping outside the walls?
Outside the walls.
I think, but we took off as you guys went to take a rest, right?
And yes, and Andy, just a reminder, when like after our meeting and all that, I kind of tailed Penelope just to make sure that she is not leading us into a trap, pretty much.
Okay.
She is who she says she is.
And we didn't do anything with that, right?
No, nope.
Okay.
I said if she broke off from the party, so if she didn't, then obviously we went to bed.
I mean, she's not going to camp outside the gates with you guys.
Okay.
So I'll say that if you follow her, she goes to one of the small hostiles that are built into like the defensive walls that surround Thornhold.
Hostiles or hostile?
Hostels. Like, they're just little... It's a small room with a bed.
Right.
You know, maybe a wicker chest to put your stuff in or on. But if you wanted those rooms, that's what they are.
And I guess I just keep an eye out to see if like she's meeting anyone or anything. And if not, then I will head back to the group.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Oh, let's go. Don't fuck me, D&D Beyond.
Ah,
19.
okay. You do like track what room she goes in. You know, kind of position yourself so you can gain a view that is of advantage to you. You know, but with the way everything's built here, and with your general dexterity, I would say it'd be pretty easy for you to hide amongst the night sky. At one point, probably maybe 45 minutes after she gets in her room, you see another person enter.
Okay.
But this person is wearing Lord Alliance colors. Like it has this gray, like deep gray robe on, like cloak almost. And as it comes in, takes it off, hangs it up, and you can see the garments are of the Lord Alliance. So,
Okay,
I would say it would be hard enough. It would be hard for you to get close enough to hear
Yeah.
any of it. you
Yeah,
know?
that's I figured. So I at this point I'm just gonna head back to the group.
Yeah, so you go out the gates and meet up where you guys are setting up a camp for this evening. Little chilly.
We really,
Probably
we really
probably
think
like
it was necessary.
what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going into roleplay, but you weren't done describing. I apologize.
Yeah, no, all I was gonna say is like low 50s, maybe high 40s. So there's definitely like a chill. So you'd have a fire going, and you could see from your campsite like several dozen other little fires just lit up, and other people camping in and around the area that you are.
But yeah, right when we ended last session, I came out of my ring. I remember that. Do we really think we have to sleep on the ground again? I mean, there's perfectly nice beds and rooms within the city.
I think we'd all rather sleep away from everyone else at least, though.
Oh, speak for
Safer.
yourself, but that's fine. I won't argue. Just, I love sleeping on rocks and branches.
Well, our friend does seem to be who she says she is, at least. I gathered that much from my little stroll, but
Surprising most aren't.
right. Not many people who we can trust. So.
It's everybody's
Well,
passive perception.
Pretty high.
Ooh, a big whopping 10.
10. Okay. Cal, yours is pretty low too, right, Cal?
Mine's 15, so it's
15. All right, that's not bad. Carver,
it's fine.
10.
10. Veruin,
17.
17, and Toruk,
It is 18.
18. Okay. Continue.
You ever wonder what those are? Cole's just like looking straight up into the sky.
The stars?
Yeah. I mean, I know they're stars, but you ever just wonder? I'm not a overly religious man, but you ever just wonder what they are?
Everyone will
Little
kind of
lights.
just look up and. To be honest, I've never really thought much about it.
Oh, not me either until this moment.
I mean, at that, I think Veruin's just gonna take out his book for now, and sketch a night sky
Okay.
for the evening until you go to sleep.
All right, I say like amongst the campfire and the conversations, Daruk, there is a point where you guys are a bit off of the high road, but with your keen eye, your keen senses, um, just catch this group of thugs. That's what they look like. Um, almost similar to the Zents that you've encountered, the Zentarum that you encountered in Waterdeep, but bigger and badder. You know, like not carrying short swords. You know, 2F long swords. There's a great axe, and one has this gnarly like mace that just has these like circular bulbous like extrusions from it. Just kind of unsettling. You know, they don't disrupt anything, but you see them like as they walk down, the people that are like close to the road just kind of like start closing camp up and securing their things as they make their way up through the gates and leave your vision through the gates of Thornhill.
Paladin. Play me a song. It's awfully dreary out here.
Start singing a song, start playing a tune, start improvising about the stars and my theories about the stars and how every star is a sperm deposited from a one-night stand on the back of Earth.
I love it. I love that so much. I love that so much.
Give me.
I'm going to use control flames to kind of like do shapes and pictures to go along with
Oh,
this.
oh no!
All right.
Oh God! What are the embers doing to each other?
I need a performance check
Yeah, no,
from
I-
you, Kaladin. And Alistair, why don't you go ahead and give me well, your spellcasting modifier is charisma, so just do like a charisma a performance check too. Are you
Yeah, I can do a performance
yeah,
check.
yeah.
I mean, it's just a charisma check for me. I'm not proficient, so. Oh, that's a 18 on the die plus 4. So,
Did better than me. I rolled a
22.
5.
for
I got a
5?
13.
dang, dude.
13.
Dang,
yeah,
dude.
so bad.
It's like one of those moments where the vision overtakes the music. And it's less
got a
about
list
what
of graphics.
Probably a
Kaladin
good
is
thing.
playing and how Alistar is manipulating the fire and telling a story with it that is calming and scary at the same time. You know, it's maybe not calming, a little trancy. And then
It would. At some point, when we get off from the song, I'll just in the flames do like a village, and then just like a village. It's gonna seem really morbid, but just a village. If it would look like a village, this is because it's a village, and you see the flames on the top of it. So I guess it's gonna so. And I'll just stare at that for a while as the song ends, and then I'll dismiss it.
Taruk, during all of that, I'm assuming during camp outs he's like in a branch,
okay.
so he flutters down to Verwin to tell Verwin what he saw up the trail.
They were headed into Thornhold.
Yeah, but not your normal crew of mercenaries. I think they're a bit heavier set. You know, the beefier, longer swords. I don't know. I don't think they were looking for trouble, but everyone started packing up when they walked down the pathway there. So,
Do you think we should scope it out tonight, or do you think I can wait till tomorrow?
I just think a mental note that such a party is here. Yeah.
All right. And they seemed well armed.
Yes, very.
Well, Taruk, If Kaladin's song has anything to say, it's not the size of your sword; it's how you use it.
What does he look like?
Like he
What
goes
was
to Kaladin goes to hit the end chord and like 2 strings break. Ring!
Carver, what did you say?
The things with the big swords, what they look like? Just things with big swords?
Farouk?
Well, weren't they humans, Andy? You said.
I'd say humanoids in the night sky in the distance.
I don't have
It
dark
would-
vision anyway.
Yeah,
So.
it'd be hard to make out if they were not human or human. You know,
Just
You know what?
just no
It's
bother
fine.
on.
I'll find them. And Carver's just gonna like dart up
Wait.
over the wall.
Oh.
It's,
Get me some strings.
you know, she's like a drone. Just.
Your nickname.
Drone.
Okay, so Carver is darting off over the wall.
Yeah, she's just gonna like go up over the wall and she's gonna like stealth though because she doesn't want to get caught by the
All right,
guards.
go ahead and roll me a stealth check. The guards
boy.
are active tonight. Well, every night. Let's see here.
Kaladin, not your best work, honestly.
Well, the strings breaking really kind of screwed me over at the end there. Good lyrics though.
No, it was excellent. Very vivid. But I had trouble sleeping
As
tonight.
Carver's flying off, I'm gonna be like, I just finished cooking.
Another time.
She doesn't eat. She doesn't eat much, anyways. Actually, I'm not sure I've ever seen her eat. Okay, well then I just don't pay attention. My perception's
All right.
But it's usually like she'll take like a bit of somebody else's food and you'll just all of a sudden notice that she's got like a piece of bread from someone's plate or like a potato or just like some small bit of something.
So we don't notice because it's like this much food.
I definitely don't notice. I don't know. I definitely don't notice. My perception is garbage.
What was your
She's like a foot tall. She's bigger than you think.
Verwin?
the
I need
10
I need
passive.
a cooking check from you. And Carver, what was your stealth roll?
22.
22. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just jump
What
over.
did we agree the cooking check was? Just-
Wisdom for now. Yeah, you're getting real
Okay.
close.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, Tim said it wasn't intelligence.
Not at all.
Oh, a 9.
A 9. So we'll say it's like just under what you would expect from like a cheap bar. It's not horrible. It's edible,
Edible.
but it's
Edible.
You know, the flavors, the meat, the vegetables, everything that you put together. It was a good idea, but it was like a home run or a miss, and it might
Right.
be more towards a miss tonight.
It was a miss this time.
Carver-
Well, eat up.
I think
um,
we're all just failing at our things tonight. Sorry.
I need
Excellent.
a perception check from you.
Perception?
Yes, please.
Even if I'm actively looking?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want it to be investigation? Is that what you're shooting for?
Yeah, because my investigation is great and my perception is.
Okay.
Oops. Oh well.
Oh, that's a decent roll though. 16.
16? Oh, see? See? It all works out. As you, like, fly up,
Look,
your wings, you know, pushing 1,000 miles an hour. You see the tail end of this group passing through the portcullis entryway of this keep. You fly around to the left a little bit, you know, and peek through one of the doors, and you can see him going up a set of stairs into this room, and the door closes. What would you like to do?
Fuck. I want to follow them. Is there like a
Oh.
window or something?
Yeah. Well, you're tiny. Give me acrobatics check.
Okay.
If you're trying to follow him, I'll say like, let's see how quick you are to get in behind them.
Oh no, it fell. Oh, it fell on something. Plus acrobatics, 25.
All right, so you, just as the door is about to close, you dart through the open window and in through the door. One guy like turns around, like looks, doesn't see anything. You hear the dog go, "Hey, what is it?" And he's, nothing. It's nothing. Come on.
It's like hide behind the curtains.
This large room, you're probably talking 30 feet deep and maybe 60, 70 feet long. Several concrete pillars raised from the floor to the ceiling to support mainly tables, like some circular tables with books at them, maybe for someone that's just trying to take a break, all the way to one side has like long rectangular tables, which are much more made for eating and stuff. After a couple minutes, you see that human with the blue and white robes. What's the word? Like arrogantly strut into this and look at one guy out of the 5 that you followed in here. You hear there seems to be a problem. The other guy says, "What now?" "Well, we've lost the dock. The Waterdeep is no longer a gathering point for us. Do you have anybody else? Or should we put our efforts elsewhere?" The other guy thinks for a second. You see him turn around and like whisper to one of his lackeys, you know, just confirming. Turns back around. He says, "I don't know if we have anybody we can trust. Is there a place you want me to look?" He says, "Ice, I need you in Neverwinter." And you see like the 4 there's like one leader and 4 like people that are falling under him. And when they say Neverwinter, you see like the 4 people, like 2 of them put their head down, one like kicks the floor, and one like shakes like no, boss, come on. You said we were going to warmer climates. Come on, let's go back to Waterdeep. I promise I can find someone. And you see Potter just go like with like amore shut his mouth. Neverwinter it is. And like the body language, the confidence that they had as soon as this happens under this powerful mage, they're just kind of like, "All right, that's fine. We'll go and see some snow. Hey, maybe one of those fishermen from Icewind Dale bring some knucklehead down. That's some good fish. And they all try to start reasoning amongst themselves. And then, before they split up, Potter says to them, Tomorrow night we go to Neverwinter. Trayvon, is the pot ready with our experiment there? And maybe but another few 10 days from Aspinall. So, it's time to ramp up our forces. We have work to do. Neverwinter it is. Turns around, they talk to him like their statures, like militaristic, like rank based file. And after he says that, well, you heard the man. Get a room, get some rest. We go tomorrow. And is there anything you would like to do other than just observe this?
No, I'm gonna wait until it concludes, and then I want to follow the guy in the white robes.
Yeah. Okay. So, a few minutes later, you see the five guys leave the room, and Potter starts walking to the far end. So you have to leave your curtains and start. Roll me one more stealth check, please.
Just zoom between pillars. Whatever. Ooh, nat 20. That's a 30.
So, as non-existent as you can be, dashing through pillars, you follow him to the far end of this room, where there's a doorway with stairs to go up. You watch him go through there. Just before the door closes, you scurry in there, follow him up to another large room with beds, a bar, like a lavish, large studio apartment. And you see a human female sitting on the bed with like very high quality night robes on, sultry, as she's expecting her husband. Just as she asks how it goes, and he says it's business, but we will have to go to Neverwinter.
We need access to your coach. Okay, no worries.
And if you stay long enough, you watch them have a whole bunch of fun.
Sorry, Andy, can you repeat that last part?
I said if you stay long enough, you watch them have a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah. You know what? After Kaladin and Cole's performance, she's kind of intrigued. She is all about that anthropological study.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll kind of like sneak her way, kind of like under bed.
Oh no.
I think that would be like the first place that she would dart to. It's like under the bed. It's the easiest place to hide.
It sounds fun for about 20 seconds, and then you just hear a sigh from the woman, and snoring from the man. I rolled a 1. All right, I was hoping to make some magic, but
Oh, that poor man.
He's a fighter, right? He's second wind, right?
yeah. But they don't notice you, and you watch them stay. They slowly fall asleep. If there's anything that you would like to do in this room.
No, but after they fall asleep,
Mm-hmm.
I want to sneak out and I want to kind of, can I see like a desk area?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I want to go rifle through his papers in his drawers as quietly as possible.
Okay, roll me a investigation.
That is a 22.
22. Okay. You don't find much in the desk as they've been here for a day or two and they haven't fully settled in. On the desk is a notebook, like a book of parchment, not a notebook, because that would be modern. And it talks about Aarakocra feathers, fire blood, fur of a furbolg.
Oh, this motherfucker is the one who got us.
And then it talks about skin from a lizard folk, a chip of a shell from a turtle, and let's say some hair from a dwarf.
Okay, I'm gonna take the book.
You gonna take it?
I'm gonna take the book.
Alrighty. Grab the book.
Is there like a semi-open window for ventilation at all?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, and I'd say like as you like take that book up, you notice like a bag on the floor that has like a pouch with coins spilling out of it. With your investigation check.
Coins are noisy. And Carver is not heavily invested in money. However, she will open the top of the sack and peer inside.
Okay. I'd say with your knowledge, there's probably several hundred coin in here. You see like a very nice gold and diamond bracelet that's like laying in it, and probably a series of rubies and sapphires, maybe an amethyst. Some are worth money, some aren't, but it is like just a pouch of coin and collectibles.
I will pocket a couple of the gems,
Okay.
but I will leave the bracelet,
Okay.
because that would be too easy to track.
All right. And what gems are you grabbing?
I don't know, if it's like 2 ruby, 1 emerald, I
Okay,
guess.
so the 2 rubies are worth 50 gold pieces, and the emerald is
Okay.
worth 25.
Okay, is that 50 gold apiece?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, I will just kind of like pocket those in my breast pocket, and I'll cling to the book.
And you see like an
and-
open window off the back side of the building.
Fantastic. I would like to stealth my way over there
Okay.
because I do not want to wake the very disappointed lovers.
Only one's really disappointed, unfortunately.
The other one just feels massive amounts of shame.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he cares right now. I'm sorry. You rolled a 1.
And she's gonna dart out the window.
Okay, so as soon as you dart out the window, you fly out and you hear the crashing of waves. And you look down and you get like that gut-dropping vertigo sense as you realize the back of the keep is amongst the cliff face that falls 300 feet down to the beaches and the shores. You can fly, so you're fine, but it's just like a little bit of a roller coaster, you know, like yeah. you shoot down like this would be to the south, and then take a left and you fly up.
Yeah, I want to get like a little lower so that I'm not like crossing in front of any windows and I'm not within the guards like eye line when I get to the wall, like the outer perimeter wall.
Okay, easy enough.
And then I'll go around the outside of the perimeter until I find my camp again.
Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes, but
that's fine.
You know, it's easy enough to find. So Carver meets up with you guys. We'll say maybe 30 minutes later. Everybody else is like finishing up their not horrible, but bland food from Veruin.
It's very dry.
I'm gonna like just. I imagine the book is probably like a normal sized book, and since I'm only 1.5 feet tall, it's like.
Do you need help, Carver? Do you want me to grab anything? Are you good?
Oh, do you want to take the book?
Sure, I'll take the book.
In here, there's a lot of stuff about different parts of different animals and people and humanoids and some really interesting things. Mm-hmm.
I will immediately read the book. At that moment.
I hate to ask. Where'd you get that book?
Oh, what was that? Oh shoot, what was his name? With the blue robe, with the blue and white robe.
Fancy hat guy?
Potter?
Yeah, fancy hat guy.
Have we ever met Potter?
No, but I would.
We saw him go in, I believe.
Yeah, and
yeah,
he draws enough attention that someone would have said his name.
We can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so remind me. It said, elf ears.
No elf ears.
Actually, if you
I didn't say that.
If you flip through the page, you see a drawing.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Of a huge creature with hooved feet and feather-like wings. The way that the pencil sketches almost looks like translucent, like light skin that have scales.
Can I make some kind of check to see if I can gather what they're trying to accomplish here? An idea. I mean, Tim's getting ideas, but I want to know how smart Cole is.
Roll an intelligence check.
Alright, cool. I'm super good at those.
I mean,
I just wanted to make a point, before we really do a whole lot else. As soon as he notices that book is gone, I imagine they're gonna really try to look for it. And he seemed kind of like powerful, so I imagine he has like some arcane sense of looking for it. In which case, I really heavily suggest cutting it up
or how about we copy it and put it.
I can't hear anything.
I've got a lot of.
I'm back. I missed everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're just role playing.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's.
It is. It's.
I wanted a brother, but I didn't want one quite that ugly.
It's humanoid. in shape.
Right. Andy, would I have heard anything like about? Not necessarily. Okay.
I'm gonna say that this the closest thing to this that you have experienced or known is what they did to you.
Right. Guys, this is creating multiple, one single creature from multiple different creatures.
A monster mash.
In simple terms, yes.
I said that just a little bit. Can I see that? Can I just have that back for a second? I'm not clear enough.
Yeah,
Calvin has it.
Oh shit!
Where'd it go? Should we copy it and put it back so they don't realize that?
I'm really.
I'm ordering the mute button that glows tomorrow. Tomorrow, when I wake up, that's what I'm doing. Probably 50 pages. Like if you want to get all of it.
That's a lot of pages.
No, I can shorthand.
Oh, this seems like a waste.
If you want to do it, man, it's well within, your realm.
I don't need to sleep, so.
Here's a good idea. Copy the book. Then we put the book in the pocket and you leave it.
I still really think we should just like.
Well, here's
No,
the
let's guys
problem.
get the book. While you guys argue, I'm gonna need to start. I'll start copying.
All
I'll go by the fire. I'll go by the fire and start copying.
right.
If we take it apart, then there's no original. Can't go back and look if we messed anything up. If we lose any of our comments, it's just gone.
I don't mess things up.
Can I
I'm
just
saying you mess it up. I mess things up all the time.
a small point here? Basically everything that's in there, is already somewhere else.
More than likely.
But
But shouldn't we?
looking for it, they're really only going to be looking for this specific book. So if we take it apart, kind of just leave maybe like the binding somewhere and just take the pages all separately in bundles or what have you.
You gotta just leave that off, man. You just gotta leave that off.
Yeah, but I gotta have the volume going through my computer. I don't want the bleed through, so I'm trying to mute when I'm not talking. Nothing that you read, Carver, resembles any of your dad's keystones, like any of his markers in his writing or his penmanship.
Close, right? Like close but no cigar.
I would say that what you read is kind of parallel, but a little bit more horrific. You know,
Yeah.
like the
That's
like.
kind of what I was gathering by like the different parts.
Yes.
Twisted psychopath.
But you were referring to your father.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. How
I
you
think
officially-
no. I think
There's
it's
a thin line there.
what you read in the book or what you've gathered in the last couple months of recon and killing them is this is more of like a harnessing of powers rather than killing and resurrecting, like
Again, I'll reiterate, like a homunculus.
I resent that.
I got locks, man. You would see if you see my hair when I get out of the shower, you would swear I'm Jewish. But I promise you, I'm like 78% Irish. So, that's where the potatoes and drinking comes from. Anyways, enough about me. Verwin, 4 intelligence, with proficiency. Roll a d20, add your proficiency, add your intelligence modifier. There's not a skill check for what I'm looking for.
Out of character, this is only more recent to keep the original now. Because he's the only effer who can read it.
Cole's not about getting rid of this. 25 for the first one.
25? Okay.
24 for the second one. That was a 17 that time.
Okay. So 20. Oh, hold on. Let me get to the right page.
I rolled a 16 for the next one, so 23.
25, 24, 23.
And even 20.
20. Okay. I'm gonna say with that you it's not verbatim. It is. There are parts that are shorthand, but you get all of the essentials out of it. Not only do you get everything about what they're creating, and this goes far beyond what your group has encountered. Yeah, you can pick up traces in this book of your party, but there's another half dozen or more different races that are mentioned.
In the book, I know Carver kept saying, that they were going to Neverwinter. The book doesn't mention.
Never said anything about it.
No,
I thought you discussed that to us. I'm sorry.
no.
No, he just brought back the book.
Yeah.
In the book itself, does it identify like a place where they're creating this being?
I say that yes. It references an archmage, Trevon.
Archmage? That name sounds familiar.
Yes, it does. You guys have vaguely bumped into that name amongst the investigations that you have found. But this talks about his connection with a greater source. And that power is held within the town of Imphal. AMPHAIL. I think, I think is how it's spelled, but it might be AN. And it might not have an N or an M, and it might just be APH. Hold on, let me let me Google it. Yeah, and you know what? Roll me a history check, everyone. Seeing how you're the one asking this question.
Hell yeah, I am. 18.
18. Yeah, it's AMPHAIL. It is a village that's probably from where you guys are. I think it's definitely inland. And I'll look up on break if it's north or south, but it's inland, and this is a village of like older mages. It's like I don't want to call it a retirement village, but I think the gist that I'm getting from the book is it's pretty much a place where arcane users go and when they're done with their life's quests and sit out. Very powerful, very hierarchy, and very much of like a shift in the local, like you have farmers and butchers and all of that stuff, and then you have a dozen or so mages. Like there's no in between.
Gotcha.
So
And so that it just talks about a greater source being an answer. Okay, cool.
so it talks about this beast being almost ready. And from what you can gather, that is in Neverwinter. And then it talks about several other like sizes of this beast that are in progress and should be ready within 2 to 3 10 days.
Okay.
And there's
I'm
there's
assuming-
going to be a little bit more, but I'm going to get that to you out of session.
Okay, this is probably going to take me a while to copy down stuff so you guys.
I'm going to say you don't get a long rest.
That's fine.
But with those rolls, if you stay up all night, you will get to copy, the stuff that's important.
We can hang out a little longer in the morning so you can rest. It's only 4 hours for you, right?
I don't need to sleep. I won't recharge at all. But I didn't take any damage or anything yesterday.
You'll get exhaustion.
Yeah, whatever.
So there was like one other thing. So they did say that Waterdeep has been compromised. They lost the dock. I'm not sure which dock they're talking about.
We do.
Also, they are headed to Neverwinter. Life seemed really disappointed at one point.
I'm definitely going.
Why
I have business in Neverwinter.
why don't we discuss this in the morning? I'm going to probably take all night to copy this, and I'll probably have more information for us when it's done.
Okay, you need some help? And Carver will go up behind him and start like pinching his shoulders and like, yes.
Oh, no, Carver, thank you. That's okay. Thank you, though, Carver.
Actually, with their little
Yeah,
hands,
some
it's
rest.
probably very relaxing. You're probably like, oh no, you're gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah, just Carver. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah.
Meta. Callan gave me a first level cure wounds or healing word.
Healing word.
Healing word that I can make it like stored in my ring.
Alright, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, so this is what I want to do. I want to take her long rest and take her break and come back. All right? So
I'll keep the fire going all night. Then when I'm done copying, we're gonna throw the original in the fire while everyone's sleeping.
okay. And with that,
Finish that before we take
what?
nothing. Meta.
With that, I'm gonna say is that as like the pinks and purples start to crest the morning sky, you can see a couple of your members starting to like like toss and turn in the succumbing moments of waking up. You jot down the last few pages, flipping, getting the few notes thrown there. A bit of a fire goes up, and as the paper lights up, all of your faces get a little warm from like the quick rush of a flame, and you are all awake. And we're gonna take a break right there because I gotta go to the bathroom. Whoo boy! All right, we'll be back in 10. And
Like, sounds fine. It was just Lex was just asking for a sound off, like who was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
Yeah.
We thought the sound wasn't up.
What the?
No, the sound was.
Yeah, sound off.
I was really confused. You guys were like, "Oh yeah, somebody said that the
So-
sound was off."
Yeah, no. And then I got it. I got it when I saw it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Like in chat.
Side note, Noah, you'll appreciate this because Bill was talking to me today. My boss was talking to me. And I got these new jeans that I'm like, like.
So-
fashion holes and, you know what I mean? And I lifted my leg up, my knee right on top of the kettle. While I'm talking, I just went like, and I'm like,
Ow!
trying to play it all super cool, like, yeah.
For yourself.
You didn't notice. I don't think you noticed. I burned my leg today. It doesn't feel good.
So,
This is weird.
so Kaladin,
Yes. Okay.
what would you like to do?
So after we're asleep for a while, Kyle's gonna wake up at like 12:30. Like start getting his stuff together. Looks at
I'll
Chance.
look up for my book. Are you going somewhere?
I'm gonna go get laid.
So I'm just gonna like. Barrowind's gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother doing an insight check.
Like putting on my suspenders as I'm walking away. And then I'm going to go back to the back of the keep. Just see what it's like.
Okay. Yeah, are you sure you're gonna like go up the backside of the walls?
Sure, I'm just wherever I would think third floor back of the whatever.
So, I mean, from where you are, probably traversing through the forest, like the wooded land that Carver kind of flew through, would be best. Like, the walls come in before the end of the castle. Because it kind of sticks out on a cliff, you know? But I mean, you can make your way to like following the walls, sticking close, like out of sight. And there's only two main towers that like shoot up, and the guards aren't really paying attention. You know, I mean, Thornhold is is supposed to be a happy haven for people to get some good sleep around. But you do find your way to the base, look up, probably about 30 feet up, you can see a window with like a dim, yellowish orange light just flickering from it.
What color is the wall?
The stone walls are like typical like light gray, bluish gray limestone, but the actual castle is like or the keep is like a tan, like a sandstone almost.
I'm going to, as first, use performance of creation. I'm gonna make like a ghillie suit to match the colors of the keep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my boots of levitation. I'm gonna try and sneak, levitate up to the window.
Pardon me. Okay. Jesus. Woohoo! Alright, I'm good. Yeah. I mean, with that, you blend in. Give me a stealth check with advantage. 22. All right. Kind of float up. Yeah. You see a male and a female in bed. Female is awake, you know, tossing and turning, and the male is fucking snoring. Give me a perception check.
Uh, 22 again.
What you do see is three plate mail, probably full armored up guards standing off like three different spots. Just
In the room.
yeah, in the room. Still, you know, just protecting, guarding.
Okay. Sort of like hovering there at the bottom of the window.
Yeah, you're hovering outside the window. Throughout the room, you can see three guards that you know. I mean, you guys get that most people that have money don't travel without guards.
We use minor illusion.
Okay.
On the other side of the door, I'm just gonna make a small knock, and then just like sort of non-binary, like just not really specific voice. It's like, men, we could use you downstairs.
You see one of them goes to the door, peeks through, doesn't see anything, walks down the hallway, exits the room. There's still two guards in the room.
Um,
A couple seconds go by. He's not back.
I'll just make some like try and make it sound like it's coming from downstairs, just like some laughter and just a small rustle.
Give me a performance check.
A lot. 26.
Okay. Another guard like goes, oh my god, what the fuck is he doing? You know, and you see him walk around the bed, and like the head of the female just kind of follow him, eyeing him around. Another one, the last one that you saw, moves out and positions himself by the door so he can better hear, but two guards are out of the room now. Where'd he go? Oh, fucking Noah. Fucking Noah. God
Sorry.
damn.
Sorry. I gotta get a. Okay, sorry, continue.
So with that, the second guard moves around and exits the room, trying to put eyes on the first guard. And the third guard moves to the door and is watching the second guard go down the hallway. Like, so they maintain a line of sight. Or they're trying to, because they're fucking not dumb guards.
Yeah. What is the lady doing now? She's still just like
Laying in bed, unsatisfied.
Andy, Trevor didn't see these three guards in the room while she was in
They
there,
were not
right?
in the room when you were there, but time has passed.
Then it was like, oh shit, there were guards there and they didn't
No.
stop me?
No. You followed in the heat of the moment, and by moment I really mean moment. Unfortunately,
Poor guy.
this guy is, you know, he's supposed to be a fucking broad.
Powerful mage.
Yeah, you know, he's supposed to be good, just a good villain. Meanwhile, he cannot satisfy his lady.
So the guard is looking at the door now.
Yeah.
Is the woman closer to me or further away?
She's closer than the guard. I'd say from where you are, it's probably 30 feet to the bed and probably 45 feet to the door.
Okay, is she like on my side of the bed or is she on the other side?
I'm gonna say that you're kind of like looking at the foot of the bed, like peering in. The bed sticks out on the other side of the room, and it comes to you.
I'm gonna do.
Hey, what are you doing down there? Come on, we got a job to do. You hear from the one guard at the door. Tommy, come on, step fucking off. Get back here.
I'm gonna do another minor illusion down the hall.
Okay. Do you have to be able to see it? And what's your range?
It's within 30 feet.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
you're.
probably only do just outside the door then.
Yeah, I think you've already peaked your 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna do just a minor illusion, or sorry, mage hand
Okay.
in the room, like in front of the woman's face.
All right.
Do like a finger.
Okay. So that's what she does.
Just what I said.
That's it. That's what she does. I mean, she's not satisfied. It's not been a good night for her. And then a ghostly hand pops in her face and gives her the shush sign. What do you think's gonna happen?
I just miss it.
Potter starts to. What the fuck? You know, you see him start to toss and turn, and he turns over, and he can see that there's only one guard in here. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the guard turns around to him and makes eye contact, and like, you know, chitters in his armor a little bit. They heard something. You know, and there's like a big sigh, and he rolls over. She's like, "Don't put your hands on me." And then he rolls over the other way, and he puts his head down. And he, you know, lays down. A couple moments later, you hear like the guards talking, but they're unsure. They're unsure now. What would you like to do, man? What do you want to do, Calvin? What you doing?
I'm gonna sit and observe for a minute.
All right.
See what they do. See if when the guards come.
The guards start to come back, and as soon as the guards start flowing back in the room, the female is up and she's shutting all the glass doors and locking them, and locking like furiously. Like now she's beyond exhaustion. She's not happy. She just wants to fuck a piece of quiet and go to bed. So you clink. And you see this like this just hook lock come in and sit in the eye hook.
And what other furniture is in this room?
There's couches, a couple chairs.
Is it like a desk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bless you.
There's a desk that Carver looked through. You can see like on it is absolutely nothing.
Nothing on it. Is there drawers?
Probably two side drawers, like thin drawers.
Do I see like a chest, like a chest of belongings?
You don't see like a chest, but there is a bag that is, you know, you can see now through the glass.
Is there a bookshelf?
No bookshelf.
I'm going to. How big are these windows?
They're medieval windows.
So not very big, but tiny.
Like, I would say that they're two sashes, probably 36 inches wide, and that much
But
tall.
nothing the couch could fit through.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. I would say even the smaller furniture in here, you would probably have to spend a decent amount of time determining the angle that you have to stick the feet out and then like move it around so you can get like the long ways out, and then it's a process. Are you trying to steal their furniture?
No, I'm trying to get their back. They're rich. Okay. Floating there. I'm going to. I apologize. I'm going to animate the couch. My animating performance.
Okay.
And then it's going to pick up their bag and bust through the wall.
How do we want to do this?
I got no words.
Dude, I got nothing. Like, you're dead. Roll new character.
No, he'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Let's see.
Reading the book now doesn't seem so bad, does it, guys?
Roll me.
See, well,
Give
we
me-
already know we're there. We took the book. They're gonna know we were there.
Give me an Arcana check. They wouldn't have, but now they do. We'll just let's just say that they wouldn't know who did it, but now
What am I rolling Arcana for?
because I asked. I want to see how good you are with your magic before I,
Arcana is 8.
yeah. You like animate the chair, and the woman sits up and she slaps Potter across. You see him like tumble out and grab a pouch and pull a gem out and hold it out, and you see the bench freeze in place. Then he starts walking towards the window. Hey, you, come on. And he starts pointing to all the windows, and they start checking the windows. The first window, look out. Nothing. The second one, nothing. You see him, the two guards like shift over. The lead one that you first sent down the hallway on this wild goose chase, like walks up to the door, hits the thing. Roll me a stealth check.
With advantage though, 'cause I have a ghillie suit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
22.
22. That's it. There's 3 windows in this. He points to the other 2 guards. You see him walk to each of the windows. He stands at this window, like just looking out for a little bit, then turns around. This will not happen again. You can hear Potter mumble, just like unintelligible words, but you can only imagine that he's probably fucking cussing these idiots out. He like lays down. If you sit there for a couple minutes, you'll see him like lay down for a minute. Fuck, I'm up now. You see him walk over to the desk. Oh, fuck. Shit! Someone's been in here. Come on, you idiots! Someone's been in here. And the room goes into chaos.
Just like giggle a bit. Head off.
All right. Yeah, he dispelled it.
It's not a spell.
Wow, I mean, it's a magical effect, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. He's a high level mage. He can just,
Oh, 100%.
you know.
So I head back. Still in my ghillie suit. I come back to camp.
Yeah, Verwin doesn't even notice you. It's like until it's too late. You're like, what? You know, kind of.
Night.
Yeah, it's just
Doesn't
like
even look up.
Furbolg.
The sunrise? Do that like immediately after.
He did it like an hour after people went to bed.
And like,
Yeah.
I was asleep. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
did like a
oh,
little
fuck.
bit of a flashback because,
Good morning, everyone.
and now the sunrise.
Did we get our long rest or what?
Yes, everybody but Verwin and probably Kaladin. I'm gonna say, yeah, because of his excursions.
Am I exhausted or?
Yeah, not sleeping when we get into Dawson.
I think,
Both would be.
yeah, you would both have one level.
So my,
Skill checks.
roll this however you want to, Andy. I don't need to sleep. I just have to. I'm looking it up now. Meditate for 4 hours. I don't even think. Oh yeah, pretty much meditate for 4
Yeah,
hours.
which you didn't get.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but you got the book.
Um,
The book, you know, as best as you could in a night.
no, it's worth it. 100%.
Morning, Luke. Kaladin, you look like utter shit.
I'm really asleep. That thing I handed you?
Yeah. Oh, did you have to? Yeah.
Yeah, I went there.
Oh. Did he meet with you? Or?
I think he was just trying to fuck. So they definitely know we have the book.
Oh, I thought you meant like literally. You meant like.
Sorry, what? What did you do? What the fuck did you do?
What did you do?
What the fuck did you do?
So listen, I was a hero.
It's early.
I was a hero.
Oh
So I
God!
got-
Every time I said it starts with that.
So I
Are allowed to see the insides of Kaladin.
Not yet. Wait, let the man speak. Let the cow speak.
That's an offensive term.
No.
God.
So I was a hero, of course. I got this note, and I give everyone the note. It says, third floor, back of the keep. So I, of course, received this note from that man who punched me in the eye at the bar. So logically, I would go to the third floor at the back of the keep. Carver, I think you're familiar with this room.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I think it's warranted this time.
Toruk,
No.
Toruk, as you guys are waking up and having this conversation, you
Listen.
Fucking sit in your room and take shit.
Listen.
you see. Hold on a second. Hold on, Toruk. You see a couple dwarven guards come out the front of the gates and start like pushing through campsites. Like they're still a ways away from you, but like with
Okay. So you sold the thing, right? So they were gonna know that someone took it. I just was following a lead, and so what? I animated their couch and tried to steal their shit. Who cares?
I shoot his legs.
oh, God, make an attack roll.
Did you just say you animated a couch? The piece of furniture.
He does have another leg.
I was totally going to shoot him as soon as he said he did something fucking wrong.
Where'd you get?
Yeah, yeah. That's like it's like a
natural 17 plus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Roll for damage. I think this flows with this group. You know, just PvP damage.
Is fighting with the biggest one.
And 2 points of lightning damage.
How much
So I
was it?
hit you as well.
How much was it? I missed it.
That's 6 points of piercing and 3 points of lightning.
Ow! I suggest you don't shoot me ever again.
That's another roll.
I'm suggesting you wisdom saving throw.
So as this is going on, Tariq guys, wait, the gods coming from the keep and the going through all the camps. I think that's our sign to
It's 11 for wisdom.
You have no desire to shoot me for 8 hours.
Yeah.
While we're doing this, Andy,
Yeah.
I'm cooking
I
breakfast.
swear.
Bear was over there was like,
You didn't say I didn't want to.
Well, that's a good point. Now listen,
As soon as Tariq says the guards are coming this way,
we're just
I'm going to disguise self as like a commoner and just walk towards the road,
Okay.
like away from everyone.
If I look into the fire, how disintegrated is the book so far?
Oh, it should be gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
I want to start.
You see, like maybe a little bit of the binding, but it's. I mean, that's with like a keen eye.
I will gladly produce flame before I go to stuff.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows that the book's there.
No,
Fair enough.
but I'm gonna start like
I'm just walking then.
binding down into like the ash, cover it
Yeah.
with like a stick or something.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not done using my fire.
Um,
Need a gun.
dwarves just like picking through, like asking everybody, like, "Hey, you been here all night?" And you know, like kind of like using their great axes and their war hammers as intimidation, but just
I'm gonna just I'll just myself as an old man, and I'm gonna walk away from this camp and I'll just going towards the city.
I'm just gonna do like 30-year-old dude. Like I turn into you, Andy. Exactly.
hey, I'm 40. First off, all right.
Dude.
Tariq is up as the trees and he's got his like nature cape on.
I feel like we all have the same idea, like, oh, disperse.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, I don't want to continue our conversation though.
With
Varroin?
I'm cooking my food still.
Some embers.
Yeah, trying to now.
You walk past. You're Toruk. You're heading up. Kaladin a couple steps behind Alistair. Dwarf's kind of like give you a look over. You been around all night, son?
You talk to?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, that was it. I'll let me sure we're done. I'm just traveling into the city this morning. I camped a ways down and making my way in.
Oh, all right. Get on with it then. You see him.
Trying. Not so easy when you get to this old age.
Wouldn't know. You know, and they like kidney elbow each other. Yeah. Yeah, they you know do one of these and chuckle. They come across you, Kaladin, and they're like, "What's your business?"
What's my business? What's not my business? I'm a businessman. What do you want from me? I'm from one of you.
Go on,
Wanna
get
buy
out of
water?
here.
I'm by myself.
No, I quite honestly don't want to talk to you. Just like kind of swoop past you. With the whole salesman thing, yeah, no, they don't deal with that. Nice play. Like walk up to you, Verwin, and Carver.
Before they approach us, I just wanted to have got sat next to Verwin and just been like, let me do all the talking, okay? Don't worry, I got this.
All yours. And I'll continue cooking.
It's like you're poking the fire to get it going. This battle axe kind of blocks it as you retract before you get your poker back into the fire. You see this?
I'm just trying to have breakfast.
I know, but I want your attention.
You could have just asked.
He looks back at the other guy. He's like, does like a shrug. I told you, it's a new age. It's a new age, Brom. You gotta ask. Ain't no funny business going around here, huh? You seen anything?
Does breakfast look funny to you?
Are you from the carnival? Normally they don't.
What kind of insulting fucking shit is that?
Well, I didn't mean that it was insulting. You see both of these dwarves kind of shrug up and retract in intimidation. We meant no. We didn't mean to offend, ma'am. Yeah. Looks around. The fire twice. Step back. My apologies. Our apologies. We're just doing business. The keep was broken into last night, and
Well, I assure you, we don't know anything about that.
make a deception
We were
check.
enjoying a nice fire all evening. You had to come and put your fucking ass in it.
Roll me deception, Carver.
As he's doing this, I'm poking the fire again, trying to get it going.
Oh, they back up a couple steps after the quick,
As he gets going,
words.
I'll put the meat on,
Yeah.
and I'll look up and
You see the one guy that's in the back when you put the meat on like a cast iron or something. He just licks his lips, rubs his belly.
Roll a natural 16 for a 23.
Our apologies. It's not directed at anyone in particular. We were just tasked with going through the north or the south side of the campgrounds. We'll keep going.
before you go, I'll
Yes.
pull out the pan with 2 pieces of the meat on it.
The guy that's behind him grabs both of them. Immediately one goes in his mouth one swoop, and the second one he grabs, and you see the guy turn around and grab the bottom half of the meat. Sure. The guy just lets it go out of pure intimidation. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yes. Hopefully.
God, you are so much nicer than I would have.
Thank you. We tend to pride ourselves on customer service here in Thornhold, so maybe not.
Fucked that one up this morning.
They will walk away. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'll wait till I see. Okay, if I see Kaladin heading back, I will
message him.
Okay.
I'll say, I'm not gonna double back. I'll meet you guys back at the bar in 20 minutes.
Look back. Cole's gonna meet us at the bar. I'll give you the whole real old story when we get over there, right? Sorry, I'm not an absolute idiot.
Let's go in.
She can. Actually, she can now. I had to break concentration for disguise self. Actually, no, it's not.
Right.
So I did not.
That's a racial thing.
Alright, well, let's go in.
So is it?
Farouk, we're going now. I'll look up.
So once the coast is clear, he comes back down.
Yeah. You kind of watch all of this go on, you know? Like hesitation in the beginning, and then a little bit of they're taken back by being questioned. And then the meat at the end kind of seals the deal. They just walk away in pure happiness. Kinda.
If I can find a somewhere somewhat secluded, I'd like to turn back to myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I mean, you can duck behind a tree or a hut or you know.
Another one of those like when the train passes by and then the person's gone, but the train
Yeah,
passes
like,
by.
you-
Like I walk past a tree. And
Yeah,
then
you'll just like spin around it and you come out the other side looking like yourself. Definitely. Definitely. So you guys go to
Meet up at the bar again.
yeah.
But while walking there, Vawen, do you think the whatever they took from a dwarf was from one of these gods? Possibly.
Actually, it's a
It's the only place I've seen them in this region is gods here, and then maybe further up north in the mountains. But this is a stray thought.
no, or I mean, I'll get to what I found earlier in the book later. Neverwinter 2 probably a good bet, but they could have. It's a good thing to look into, I think, eventually.
All right, so I just want to clarify something. Thornhold, most of the guards are dwarves. All right, you know, this is independent nation amongst the Sword Coast that is mostly dwarves. However, your encounters have been with the more human types
Right.
because they're travelers. So, just so you know, it's like local police. Think of it that way.
As we get to the bar, if there's nothing else, Andy, if we all meet up consecutively, I'll look at Cole. Aren't you supposed to be meeting someone today?
Yeah, I'm not sure how well that plan's gonna go now. I'll kind of look at Kaladin.
Alright, hey,
I'm a little unsure of it.
they have no idea why you're over here.
Oh.
We're just randos.
Actually, hold on 1 second, and I'll be right back, and I'll run out, and I will go to Penelope's room, where she's.
Where you saw her? Okay.
The issue is that with all of our information on all of the things about us in there missing, you made their couch attack them. Now they know the book is missing.
Here's my thinking. If you have the single only copy of the Bible, you think you're not going to notice
I
it's
don't know
gone?
what that is.
You think you're not going to know what's missing? You're not going to check in the morning and see where it is? They were gonna
No,
know
but they didn't know. But they. I'm just worried.
Hey, that's fine. Full disclosure. far as I knew, I was meeting someone up there. Turned
I
out
think
that
you
was not the
misunderstood.
case. Turned
You
out
didn't
that
have
was
to
not
go,
the case. Then
but I can't.
we'd already stolen the book. So, what's the harm in trying to take something else? They already were gonna find out the book was gone. 100%. Can't convince me they weren't gonna wake up and look and see.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the group and say, he's completely wrong. He is right that we can't convince him.
Explain me. Tell me how I'm wrong, Cole.
I know.
Don't we have this common theme of act now, have repercussions later, and then we can't go back into a certain city and have gods come after us because we animated a couch. So
What
maybe
exactly? Toru, if you could explain to me, what's tying me to the?
While this fuckery ensues, Carver's just going to make sure that she's sitting next to Kaladin. She's going to start playing with one of her daggers.
Didn't you say that they saw you or whatever the story was?
No, they never saw me. Not even a little bit.
You're lucky. I just think that here's my issue, Paladin, is now they're on high alert.
Carver's just gonna. Maybe we should just not cross this in a public space.
You're not wrong.
Maybe we should just discuss.
A bit of discretion is wise.
Verwin, as you approach Penelope's room, as you go to knock, the door opens. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Are you ready for today?
Yes. We have a lot to discuss.
Oh boy.
Yeah, imagine the worst thing possible, and it's worse.
She snaps her fingers, and behind you, you can see one of the housekeeper. She pulls out a couple coins, calls her over. I will take this room for another night. And the housekeeper takes the coins and goes on. Fresh linens. No, we're good. Why don't you go get your group? And
We'll discuss in here.
yes.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And I'll run off and get to the rest of the guys.
You guys all get a good hash brown and eggs, but these eggs aren't chicken eggs. They're a little more fluffy. You see a lot of ducks running around the courtyard of this.
God, these hash browns are really freaking scrumptious, huh?
Oh, fried
And
potato.
I'll get up to that. Alright, wolf it down.
Drew, did he get some tea while we were getting breakfast?
Yeah.
As Paladin picks up, Cole picks up his cup of coffee. He's gonna wait for everyone to walk by and put his hand on Paladin's shoulder. Not mad, just disappointed. He's just gonna walk in.
I'm really mad.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
On the way back with our group, I'm just gonna stop at the barkeep and 2 coffees, please.
Yeah. There you go.
Little bit of hard stuff in the one.
He just kind of laughs, grabs the bottle, flicks it in the palm it rotates around, grabs it, looks at you, pours it a little bit more, flips it around, slides it down. 5 silver.
Alright, 5 silver?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
If he doesn't say alright,
It's like as you guys enter this room, it's a very small studio apartment, like hostel. There is like a small kettle and fireplace, like a bed that is smaller than a twin bed, like a cot, you know, and
Is the fireplace lit?
yes, it is.
I'm as we get in, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna need this, and I hand her the one with the booze in it.
Start drinking it. She's happy. Yeah. So, what'd you guys get into?
I look around. Am I the one that's gonna say it, or you guys want to speak to it?
Kaladin, what did we get into last night?
I really don't want Paladin to explain it. I really don't.
One more time. Okay.
No.
So
No, no,
instead,
no,
third
you
floor,
have done it.
back over the key.
Say no.
Of course, I'm thinking, well, I need to have to meet someone. So of course I go there, I make a really cool ghillie suit. I go up there, I see inside, and there's clearly nothing. It's not working. But I realize it's the same place that we got the book, or I presume it's the same place. I suppose
Hold
it
on,
could be.
Calvin,
I think
pause,
it's
pause.
probably
I need to.
You got the book.
I sold this book. Carver sold this book. And so there was a couch, and I animated the couch, the creature, and then I tried to take her bag, but it didn't work out. So.
Do you know the silence spell?
The long and short of it is they're gonna be a little bit more high alert than we expect.
High alert? Are you crazy? Potter's
No,
probably
like,
gone by now. Hey, this
What
is.
languages do you speak?
What languages do I speak? Hold on. I have a sheet for Penelope. Where's my mouse? Oh my god! I'm not there. God, you guys are actually gonna make me pull up a character sheet? How dare you?
We stole a book from Potter.
Okay.
I
Potter
would like
knows.
to say I had nothing to do with this.
No, 4 of us didn't. 5 of us pretty much didn't do anything wrong. 1 of us, well,
Hold on. If she hadn't stole the book, nothing would have happened.
you still would have gone.
Paladin, you still would have probably done the exact same thing. Not gonna lie.
I would have never done that.
No one noticed she was even there.
That's true.
What do you notice? He like
She didn't animate a freaking couch.
children. Parents.
Hold on.
Anyways,
His stamina sucks.
I'm gonna say that she can interpret what Sylvan is,
oh hell yeah.
because I've always kind of thought that Elvish and Sylvan are like, yeah, you know, I mean, there's different parts, you know, and it might take her a little bit longer to transcribe, but
Like she can't figure out 100%.
yeah.
But like,
But so
it's
if
like,
you Elvish could figure it out with time.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to know.
Yeah, I've always seen it that kind of way, you know.
I agree, 100%. It's very similar. Anyone who speaks Elvish should be able to figure out something.
I'll kind of.
Am I wrong?
No,
No, I just speak Elvish.
I speak Elvish.
I'll go into my pack and I'll kind of start like reading off things, and at this point I'll look to the group and I'll be like, well, also the creature Cole that you saw, and I for time's sake I'm gonna say everything that the book has said, up to like the creature standpoint at least, and I'll just also it seemed to be this creature's gonna be created soon in Neverwinter. And Potter and what Carver said last night is you're leaving to Neverwinter tonight.
Like, tonight.
Tonight.
Fuck. This is why we needed Eugene.
Right. I don't know if he's still going to meet with Eugene.
Did they know something is gone?
They know the book is gone.
Oh, fucking Christ!
Luckily,
You guys, all you had to do is sit tight for one night and not fuck this up like you fucked up the last one. And she is like red in the face, like the FBI movies where they get mad at a CI, you know?
I'll kind of lean down to Carver and just be like, "This is what you sounded like."
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Actually, I would probably much more for him, but that's fine.
Oh,
Excuse me.
yes.
Can I just say something?
What? Yes, you can say something.
If he hadn't have animated a couch, they probably wouldn't have noticed that the book was missing.
No way.
Anyways, before we get back to all that, I think with this book we actually do learn more than obviously what we did before.
But what you don't understand is Potter's the taxi. He's the transporter. If he knows something was broken into, he's already gone. He's not here.
You know where he's headed.
We do know where he's headed.
He's headed to Neverwinter, and they did already know that the dock was gone. Because
And they are creating more of these creatures in a couple 10 days.
Did
Larger
they-
versions.
Where? Neverwinter?
Neverwinter.
Well, the one that's almost created Neverwinter. The others, I'm not sure, but there is a mention of Amphiel in the book. Right, that Amphiel.
Fuck. She kind of like
Yeah.
takes a step back, like puts her hands behind her, and like orients herself to a chair, like sits back in it.
We actually got more information from book than we would have by just meeting with him.
Good news too. It can't track the book to us.
No.
They don't know that we took it. So it's not-
If there is a
We don't have the
positive,
book.
that is it.
but they don't know we took it.
Tell me,
Right.
how much gold do you guys have right now?
Seems like a person.
Is this a meta question or a Penelope question?
This is Penelope's asking you how much gold you have right now.
I would like to know why.
Well, yeah, with the right amount, we could possibly get ahead of the situation. I know someone here that might be able to get us to Neverwinter quicker if we pay them. And seeing how we are in this situation, because
As soon as she says we'll go to Neverwinter, I will say I'll pay whatever we need.
how much gold do you have?
I can figure it out.
How much do we need?
I can figure it out.
I need 700 gold pieces.
Done.
Oh,
Jesus.
look at Rich Sacks over here.
Actually, it's a withdrawal from the Bank of Canada.
No, I have it. That's fine. If you can get me to Neverwinter immediately or quickly, I will
Okay.
pay it.
You give her 700 gold pieces?
1 moment, and I will go into my ring.
Okay.
I'll when you go into, I'll go to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even wait to hand it off to anybody.
Dude, please don't.
It's warmer than it's ever been before. Like the ambience is like Cancun in summer. Hot, steamy. And you just see, the guy, you know,
His name is Eleazar.
Eleazar, sitting there, not paying any attention to you, and a little bit larger.
Well, I am and bow slightly. Say, good morning, master.
Just kind of grunts at you. Another vacation.
No, a withdrawal. I have found quicker transportation to Neverwinter to accomplish our tasks. I'll head over to the chest that I had.
Okay. How much you got in there?
I had 750, but I took out, I believe, 200 last session.
I can't remember. Yeah.
I'll go rewatch, but my point is I'll take out the rest of it.
Okay.
And essentially that'll be the 700 I need.
All right.
And then I'll go back. I'll go back and do this. For now, I'm gonna take out 200 gold of my own, and add it to that. We should 100.
All right. Good. Is all you get from him. It's about time you get back on track.
I agree, and it seems my connections with these individuals is finally paying off.
Interesting.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be making it there so quickly.
He's distant, you know, put off almost.
Everything I'm doing, and for the most part, is for your goals, Master. Is there something I've done wrong?
Just don't stray too far off the path, Elistar. I have.
No path is a straight line.
Whatever you say, young one. Sit back. Presence is larger, you know. Bloated, but not like in a bad way. Like he's.
No, seems a little more powerful.
Yeah, he's just pushing some intimidation off.
Should be within there. I hope if I'm being told I should be within a day. And then Xenia Azul would be my next target.
I hope you're prepared. She is a tricky one.
I will approach with caution.
That
Do what must be done.
does not seem like you, Elistar.
Not too much.
Okay.
Say what?
I said the caution part does not seem much like you, Alistair. But I respect that.
Caution when caution is needed, and restlessness when restlessness is needed.
Okay.
The two don't always go hand. I'll gather up my Poucho's 700 gold. Bow again, trying to be like super respectful, maybe even more than usual.
Yeah. I get it. Get it done. All right.
Things take time, but I will accomplish what we set out.
I sure hope so. But the heat just starts dialing up. Like not
And I will exit.
yeah, not angry, but continuing along with the premise of this.
I get you. Okay, and I'll exit my room. Meet you for the day. And I will come out with a bag of 700 gold. Here you are.
All right. She looks at all of you. Follow me. She stands up.
As we go, I just want to lean over to Kaladin, like as like everyone's just went. Does the couch have arms and legs and little eyes? God, I wish I could have seen. God, I wish I could have seen that. I like try to stack it.
You can see
that's
cool.
Before we leave the room, I'm gonna pull out my my kind of overcoat that I usually wear when we're traveling and stuff, and put it over my robe so I'm not displaying the Candlekeep colors. I have my
Okay.
simple black kind of coat on,
Mm-hmm.
hood down right now.
She will lead you out of her room to this, like, almost like a hallway, but there's no walls. It's just like cut trees laid out underneath, probably part of the hostel to the right that functions as like an open airway hallway for you. You guys like follow this ramp up to